Welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to discuss about development of surfaces, part 1 video. And so I taken this parallel line development and radial line development. Parallel line development, a pentagonal prism and cylinder. For radial line development, pentagonal pyramid and cone. And first look at this, the pentagonal prism. The base 30 mm and altitude 60 mm, and vertical face is parallel to VP and away from the observer. It is cut by a section plane perpendicular to VP and inclined at an angle of 50 degree to HP, and the section plane passing through the axis 35 mm above the base. Draw the development of lower portion of the prism. Let's start it now. First one, draw the polygon. So number of sides 5. I choose edge method, and this one is 30 mm, right? Okay, so first I'd like to line weight off, and then I choose by layer. Okay, now mark the center point. Okay, now I would like to draw the XY line. Draw the projectors on each edges, and height is 60 mm, 60. Okay, now I would like to text one. So number A, I use 3 on command. First I move it as A. I just copy this one, B and C, D, E. Okay, B, C. Just to double click on this text. Okay, now I draw a line offset the 30 mm, each side having 30 mm, one side 2, 3, 4, and 5. Total 5 sides. It's a pentagon. Similarly, I close this one. Okay, now a section plane is cutting that 50-degree incline, as well as it passing through 35 mm above HP. Right. Open this. So measure the 35 mm and draw the horizontal line. Okay. So draw a line. Okay. So inclined. Say example 100. Length of the line is 100 and 30 degree less than at 100 less than 50. Okay. This is the line. I move the line. This is the happen. Right. And the section plane cutting this point between the C and D. Okay, C and D, the section plane like this. So draw the projector, use ortho mode on, and like this. Okay, now measuring the distance, and before that I increasing the text size, then only it visible. Okay, set current. Okay, now from C to D, this 19.34. Okay, Okay, now draw the projector from each end from A to A. Again, I repeat, it's okay. Copy this text, B, C, D, E, again A, and change the B, C, D, and E, and again E. So now projector from the A to A. Then line, this line is B, so up to B. Again, it is E up to point E. Then line from this point C up to C. And between D point, again this D point here. Okay. Okay. From C to D, 19.34 C to D. So measure the line 19.34 and draw the line. I draw a vertical line for identification. Okay, right. And again, line from here to here. Again D. Okay. Now joining the line. Again this yellow. For that line weight should be on. Right. Draw the line from A. Again B, C, sorry, E, okay. So U, B to C, C to D, here D, D to E, E to A, and this point. And this is a development of surface. Sorry, here vertical line before the dimension, and D also there. Okay, D to E. Okay, this is one. The remaining portion C to D, because it is parallel. Okay, so the Curtis line is here. Okay. This is our parallel line development for first problem. The second one, cylinder 45 mm diameter and altitude 55 mm, stands on HP and passing through 60-degree inclination and 12 mm from the top. Now, so I draw the circle and diameter. Before that, I off the line weight should be off. Okay, changes line 0 by layer. Okay, now diameter 45. Okay, 45 mm diameter. So if you want to measure the diameter, yeah, 45 mm, right? And divide the circle into 45 8 parts. So for that the command is available: divide, enter, select the object, number of segments 8. Again, so for marking, type. DDP type, select any commands. Okay, and from that, this, this. Okay, now like to draw XY line, and from this point, draw the projectors, and the height is 55 mm. The cylinder, so that it's a rectangular, 55, and this also 55. Draw the line 55. Now, a cylinder. So for the development, so the circumference will be pi into d. Okay, so I would like to write circumference equal to 3.14 into capital D equal to 3.14 into 45 equal to how much? Okay, for the calculator, calci 3.14 into 45, so 141.3, 141.3, 141.3. Okay, then angle, it is 141.3 or okay, 141.3. Now approximately I select the line. The total length is 141.3. Here the height is 55 mm. Okay, just I draw the line. Okay, so divide this into 8 parts. Okay, so divide, select the object into 8 parts. Now I would like to joining the lines. Okay, now as per problem from the top, so measure the 12 mm, 12 mm and measure the horizontal. A section plane passing through 60-degree angle. So like to draw ortho mode off. Okay, now say example 100 less than 60-degree. Now this is a line. Just I move it. Okay, this is the line. Okay, before that, so naming it easy. Just I copy this, slightly increasing the dimension. Copy. Now I change this to B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Similarly, mark the point. Copy here. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Now changes the B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A. Now draw the lines, projectors from A to A. First line Then second one B and H. Draw the line up to B, up to H. Then and CG, center point C and G, C, and similarly G point. Then FD, FD, but the section plane only up to this point, C and G, and again it is straight from C to D as well as F to G and D to E. So, okay, now it is straight line only. So now I would like to draw the line from CG. Okay, from straight line ortho mode on to this side. Okay, now the distance again the CG, the point from G, FG, EF, and GD. Okay, now okay, now one second. So A, then up to B. Okay, up to B. This line is B and H. Okay, B and H. Okay, no problem. Then CG also no problem. CG, C and G. Okay, no problem. Then C to D, C to D, C to D, as well as F to G, E to G. Okay, so measure the distance, line dimension. So from here to 7.01, C to D 7.01, 7.01 incline line. Okay, then C to D. Okay, then D to E straight line, no problem. E to F also straight line, no problem. Then F to G, F to G is aligned. Okay, F to G the aligned dimension. So 10.53 D to G, F to G, F to G is 10.53, 10.53. Okay, now joining the lines, line weight. Okay, line weight on display line weight. Okay, now A, B, C, C to D, remaining portion, C to D, and D to E, no problem. E to F, no problem. E to F, F to G here, and remaining F to G, G point. F to G, then G to H, then A to B, H to A, and this is the point. Yeah, this is the development of surfaces for parallel line development. So the section plane is meeting at any point. It look like this. Okay. Thank you.